Ms. Dunning?
Yes?
I'm Detective Brad Foss. I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
I have a couple minutes before my next client. Why don't you come in?
Thank you.
What can I help you with, Detective?
What can you tell me about Kristen Taylor?
Well, I can't tell you anything.
Because you don't know her?
No, because she's my client.
MFT, that's marriage family therapy, right?
Yes.
What's your specialty?
Relationships.
Specifically?
Specifically, sexual disorders and relationship dysfunction.
Well, then it's safe to assume that if Kristen Taylor was seeing you, it was because she was having relationship troubles?
I can't tell you that either.
Actually, you can.
Do you have a warrant?
No, I have a death certificate.
Kristen's?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. When?
Last night.
How?
She was attacked in her apartment. She was strangled, and a delivery guy found her this morning.
I just had an appointment with her 2 days ago. I've only been seeing her for a couple of weeks.
Yes? For what?
She's technically classified as a sex addict, but there's also some compulsive behavior that leads to her self-destructive tendencies. How did you find me?
Well, you were important enough to her to have your number in her speed dial, and we found your card in her wallet. So it was logical to come here after we searched her apartment. Tell me about this sex addiction thing.
Kristen was your classic case of sex addiction that chooses people not only to have sex, but chooses the absolute wrong people.
Did she ever give any names or specific details?
Once she did, but with her compulsive lying, I never knew what was truth and what was fiction.
Well, why don't you just tell me what you remember and I'll sort the rest out.
Okay. There was this one guy, Nick, and she used to go out and see him at clubs a lot. She described him as being very dangerous, and it was just like her to want to have the riskiest sex possible. For once, one of her dangerous guys finally made Kristen nervous.
Did you ever see him again after that night?
I don't know, actually.
Do you remember the name of the club?
You know, she went through phases with everything, even nightclubs. For all her problems, Kristen Taylor really was a nice girl.
Well, thank you for your time, Miss Dunning.
Jill.
Jill.
Will you let me know if you find anything?
Yeah, sure, I guess I can do that.
Thanks. Really appreciate it.
Sure. It was very nice to meet you, Jill. I wish it could have been under better circumstances.
Yeah.
All right.
Who was that?
Detective, one of my patients was murdered last night.
Last night? My God. Why did he come here?
He just wanted to ask a couple questions. Aren't you supposed to be at work?
My first meeting canceled. How long was that cop here?
He was here when I got in. Why?
Just don't like the idea of you being alone with some cop. You should have a lawyer with you.
I haven't done anything wrong. I don't need a lawyer.
People need lawyers before the trouble, to keep them out of it.
Justifying your job, Patrick?
Easier to do than justifying yours, my dear.
Your clients need you as much as my clients need me. I'll see you at home.
If you get the takeout, I'll get the wine.
You got it. Patrick?
Hey, Hey, home.
Oh, what took you so long? I'm famished.
Had to stop for the booze. How was your day?
Hard. It didn't get any better.
That's because your clients are all nut jobs.
You know, your clients are no different than my clients.
You're joking, right?
No, I'm not. They all have relationship issues. We just deal with them in different ways.
My clients aren't all sex addict hipsters who can't keep a relationship for more than one night.
And my clients aren't control freak alcoholics who can't keep a marriage for more than 6 months.
Ooh. I like when you talk dirty to me, baby.
Come on, let's eat.
Sounds good. Are you on the menu?
Seriously, I'm hungry.
So am
Hi, Jill, this is Detective Brad Foss. Sorry to call you at home, but I must have just missed you at the office. I found something at Kristen's place that I'd like your take on. Is there any chance we can meet either later tonight or tomorrow morning? I'd appreciate your help on this. Thanks. You've reached Detective Foss in Homicide Division. Please leave a name and number so I can return your call.
Hi, this is Jill Dunning returning your call. If it's convenient for you, you can stop by my office in the morning. I'll be in around 8. Thanks. Bye. So you got my message?
Yes, thank you for calling me. Sorry I called you at home.
It's okay, but how did you get my home number? It's unlisted.
Yeah, old cop trick.
Have a seat. You said you had found something at Roxy's apartment.
Yes, after we spoke, I went there to see if I could get some more information on Nick, the bad boy party guy. And I did manage to get some club names, which my guys are checking on, but I also found this,
I have this exact scarf.
which you were wearing yesterday when we met. Mind me asking where you got it?
It was a gift. I was wondering if Kristen had some transference issues with me. I know she's seen me wearing this scarf. It's my favorite.
What are transference issues?
It's when a person's admiration for someone causes them to transfer their identity, to be like the other person.
Oh, sort of like a hero worship.
Something like that.
You ever see Kristen outside of work?
No. I have a very strict policy about mixing my clients with friendship.
Oh, why is that?
How well can you do your job when you become friends with a suspect or even a witness?
Right, I see your point.
Oh, Donica, come in.
Well, thank you for seeing me again.
Detective.
Call me Brad. Thanks.
Who is that dishy guy? Oh, he's just trying to get some information on my practice.
All right, therapist shopping.
It's way too nice out to be cooped up in here. Let's go outside and talk.
I agree. I'll work on my tan. It's usually when I'm more accommodating is when it seems the guys take off.
And why do you think that is?
Maybe they like a challenge.
What do you think would happen if you just said no for a change?
Geez, maybe they might stick around for longer than a couple of weeks.
Or maybe you'd have a little bit of time for yourself?
Yeah, I guess. Does that mean you think I should cancel my date for tonight?
Tonight and the rest of this week.
Oh.
1 week's not going to kill you.
I guess you're right. Okay.
Good girl.
Well, thanks for everything, Doc. Same time next week?
See you then.
All right, thanks.
By an intruder?
No sign of forced entry.
Kristen was strangled too, wasn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they're somehow connected?
Well, the only common denominator I've found so far is you.
They're just my patients.
How are the girls referred to you? What about Danica's session? She was in your office today.
Danica's sessions were always about men.
Which men?
Any men. Men she was dating, men she wanted to date, men she wanted to have sex with. Why?
Well, both women had sexual intercourse right before they died.
So are you looking for a rapist?
Again, nothing was forced.
What about DNA?
There's evidence of condom use, but we're testing everything. Who was she dating?
I don't have any names. I know that I've written some notes in her chart. I have all that at the office.
Well, good. I'd like to come by there tomorrow morning if it's all right with you. Get any information you have from Danica's last session.
That would be fine.
What's going on?
Detective Brad Foss, homicide.
What happened?
One of my patients was murdered last night. Another one.
Anything you need from my client, you can get tomorrow during regular business hours.
I'm not your client.
Thank you for everything, Ms. Dunning. I'll see you tomorrow with the rest of that information.
What time?
Patrick,
I want to make sure you have counsel present.
I don't want counsel present. Any time will be fine. Thank you. What's your problem?
What's my problem? I'm not the one entertaining a cop in my underwear, and for all I know, giving him ammo to haul you in.
Haul me in for what?
He said one of your clients is dead. You do the math.
Murder? Are you kidding?
Are you really that naive? That cop is here because he either wants to fuck you or arrest you, and that's it.
Croissants?
Oh, you're my hero.
I haven't been anyone's that in a while.
Well, I might have just something for you, too.
Oh, Kristen and Danica.
Well, remember I told you when anyone mentions anyone's name during one of my sessions, I write it down. I told you about Kristen's club hopper guy.
Yeah, well, we've been trying to follow up on that, but we're kind of shooting blind in the woods with a guy named Nick.
I told you Danica talked about having to cancel 3 dates last week.
Mm-hmm.
During a previous session, she went into detail about one of the guys that lives in her apartment building. When she met him out at a club, they really hit it off. Her physical description of this guy seems remarkably similar to Kristen's description of Nick.
Yeah, and this is where we found the body, Danica. And Nick lives somewhere in the complex.
Well, that's what Danica said.
Wow. Thank you. That could be the break we needed.
I'd do anything to help you.
Well, I'll call you later then, just to let you know how things go.
Please do.
I looked fantastic, of course, and the bouncer just pretty much lifts the rope for me so I can get in. It happens all the time. Oh, I met this totally hot guy. His name's Nick. I think he manages the club or something, just because all the girls are all like, Nick, Nick.
And what did you say his name was?
Nick.
And his last name?
Not sure why.
What was the name of the club?
It was the Stork. What's up with all the questions?
I'm establishing your patterns, Marin. That's what you pay me for. I'm looking into the patterns in your life that just don't work for you.
You know what? I think Nick's working for me.
You've known him for one night.
Not like we hooked up or anything. He had to stay late at the club last night and finish up.
Are you planning on seeing him again?
Yeah, he put me on the list for tomorrow night, so yeah.
Are you planning on having sex with him?
If I have anything to say about it.
You know, our time is up for today. Do you want to make your appointment for next week?
You know, I'm not sure what I'm doing yet. I'll give you a call.
Okay.
Bye.
Have a good week.
Thank you. Oh, hi. Sorry. I didn't know anybody was in here. I'm Marin. Who are you?
Patrick.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Marin.
We'll see you around.
That'd be nice.
Patrick, what are you doing here?
I brought you some lunch and a peace offering.
That was nice.
I want to apologize for last night. I was a jerk. You didn't deserve it.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much for lunch. It was a really nice break.
Let's take another break.
Oh, I have a client coming in 15 minutes.
Well, then I can have 10.
Jill Dunning's office.
I left my wallet in your office.
I have some time next week if you want to make an appointment. Okay, I'll see you then. Thanks. Bye. Thanks for coming by.
What time do you think you'll be home?
I don't know. I'll give you a call, Patrick.
Bye.
Bye. Brad, it's Jill. Yeah, me too. Listen, I think I might have something else for you. I have a client named Marin Taylor. She says she met a guy named Nick, and he manages the club, the Stork Club. She hasn't had sex with him yet, but she is on the list for tomorrow night. Let's see, Marin's address is 301 Dakota Place. Well, you're welcome. I hope it helps. What's wrong? You look terrible.
Nothing's wrong.
Why don't you be snappy with me?
Sorry, it's just been a rough day.
Well, you seemed fine at lunch.
You know, I'll feel better after a shower.
Any particular reason this was in your briefcase? What the hell? Those are fingernail scratches.
Don't be ridiculous. I scraped myself at the gym.
You scraped yourself on what irate woman's hands? And why was our anniversary champagne in your briefcase?
I don't know what kind of crack you're smoking, but you're acting crazy.
What's crazy is scratches on my man's chest and our anniversary champagne in your briefcase half opened.
You know, if you'd like to accuse me of something, why don't you just say it?
I think you're fucking someone else.
Oh, finally! She shows some brains.
You've been belittling me since the day we met. You insult my clients and you think you're better than everyone else, including me.
Your clients are all crazy. I'm starting to think you're crazy too for letting them in your life.
Actually, the only thing that's crazy is me letting you stay as long as I did. Pack up your shit, Patrick, and get out.
You're throwing me out?
Be gone when I get back.
You are here. I've been trying to reach you.
I have my phone on silent. I just don't feel like talking to anyone.
You okay?
Not really, but you can come in if you want. So why were you trying to reach me?
We found Nick.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. For elimination of suspects only. It wasn't him.
Well, how do you know that?
Because we had him in custody when Marin was strangled at her house.
I just can't take it. It was killing these girls. And why them?
Here.
Thank you.
Yeah. Why are you here tonight?
Oh, Patrick's moving out. He's home packing up his things. I caught him cheating on me.
Well, I can't honestly say I'm sorry.
This is all your fault.
Stop. You're gonna kill him. Stop.
You okay?
Yeah.
I gotta take him in.
Okay.
Let's go.
I was so scared.
It's over now. You're safe. promise.